LeVert out there with Brogdon. And it's Brissett in at the foursome. And for Toronto, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Boucher in at the center position. Brogdon against Lowry. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Now, here's Boucher. Right side Lowry. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, nice finish from that point. Kyle Lowry's got a ton of ways to score once he gets into that painted area.
And Brogdon, here we go.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now, here's Lowry. VanVleet outside. Clock at 6. Tries from 10. Here's Boucher. VanVleet finds Boucher. Nice D from Sabonis. LeVert with it. Picked up by VanVleet. Here's Sumner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Raptors. 6-point game.
And Doris, last season, Domantas Sabonis turned a corner in terms of development. He became a key cog in this offense.
That's exactly right, Greg. Coach trusted him in more pick-and-roll situations. He allowed him to do more heavy lifting within the offense. And Sabonis has got great basketball IQ. He understands how to make reads, set solid screens. This is a guy who makes people around him better.
Now, here's Brogdon. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
Lowry against Brogdon. Lots of room. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. In the corner, it's VanVleet. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's LeVert. It's good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's VanVleet. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Siakam. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist.
Wow, finishing through contact with a beautiful display of focus. What a job by Pascal Siakam through contact.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
VanVleet against LeVert. And Lowry has it in the corner. Nice D from Sabonis.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And it's in there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lowry drawing the double team. There's the pass to Anunoby. Here's Boucher. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. For Toronto, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Both shots good from the stripe. Pacers leading by 6. McConnell scanning the floor. Kicks it to Holiday. To the inside. It's stolen. And here's the break. Here's Hood. Johnson. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first. Here's McConnell. And there it is for him. .20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Hood. He's guarded closely. Pass to Birch. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I really admire the presence of mind from Rodney Hood. He's terrific at realizing when one of his teammates is wide open.
Sabonis with the bucket.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Hood. And he banks in the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The scoring fast and furious as we... Pascal Siakam before the game tonight shared his thought.
It was always a team, and I think we don't...
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Hood. Johnson is out there with Aaron Baines. And it's Trent in at the 2 spot.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Boy, when you think about Doug McDermott, the last few years with the incredible shooting he brings, he's also been efficient. And though the volume is limited, this guy has done as good a job as he can picking his spots.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Lamb is jumped in for T.J. McConnell. Pacers leading by 8. Now Lamb. And here's Holiday, and he uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got his second basket of the night.
And Doris, with McDermott, he knows that's how he's most effective on the floor.
That's exactly right, Greg. This guy knows his strengths, and that's his outside shooting. His ability to stretch the floor, the amount of deep shots he takes the last few seasons. This guy is a nice weapon to create space for people around him.
No doubt. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. Lowry comes in for Hood. First one falls for him. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Pacers leading by 8. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Lowry with the ball. Inside, Baines. Brissett grabs the miss. The Pacers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Trent. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Pacers. Six to shoot. Here's Brissett, covered by Baines. Lamb against Johnson. Offensive rebound. Passes it to McDermott from deep. The shot, no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
Oh, my
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Lowry against Holiday. And the call on the shot. It's set. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And it's Lowry penetrating. It's deflected. Pass to Van Vliet. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Van Vliet's got his first points in this one.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Brogdon looking it over. 46 seconds left to play here in the half. On the wing, Holiday. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Raptors trail by 8. And Van Vliet, here we go. Chalk up 2 there. Van Vliet's got 4 points this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. The pass to Brissett. Indiana moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Here's McDermott. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Indiana did not hesitate to set the pace. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points on the Heat. And that's a wrap.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Toronto trailing.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard gives him an advantage in matchups, lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Brogdon out there with LeVert. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Sumner in at the small forward. Brogdon against Lowry. Pass to Sumner. Fires for three. He can't hit that time. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him at the top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won most improved player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
LeVert against Van Vliet. It's good. Boucher's got 6 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Some changes for Toronto. Khem Birch comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Hood subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And a change for the Pacers. McConnell's checked in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's McConnell. Makes it off the glass. McConnell's got his second bucket of the night. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors, trailing by 2. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Shot clock at 6. Here's Boone. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for the Pacers. Now, here's McConnell, covered by Van Vliet. Up top, McConnell. He's got 6. Lays it up off the glass. McConnell's got 6 points in the quarter. Raptors trail by 4. Hood, the pass to Birch. Tries again, and the layup by Hood.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Back to McConnell. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And the Raptors with some changes. Siakam is checked in for Aaron Baines. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Rodney Hood. The Pacers also with a sub. Aaron Holiday is checked in for T.J. McConnell. Lowry passes to Birch. Comes up empty down low. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. Watkins checked in. Passes it to Sabonis. Brogdon outside. Back to Sabonis. Outside to Brogdon. 3 on the clock. The offensive rebound. Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. LeVert's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. Van Vliet against Holiday. And Van Vliet, here we go. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Birch has got the game tied up here for Toronto.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
Raptors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Birch. Outside Lowry. For the lead. He lays it in. Lowry's got the lead up to 2 now for Toronto.
Some guys just have a knack to get to the cup. Kyle Lowry's all about being aggressive and assertive.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
The drive by Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
How about the bounce of Pascal Siakam off the dribble drive?
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Raptors lead by 2. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Indiana trailing here. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Trent in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now Brogdon. 4 on the shot clock. Fires from the line. It's hauled in by Trent.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Siakam. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It counts, and the foul. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
I mean, the improvement that we've seen from Siakam, it's like nothing else I've ever seen. He's a huge reason for the success of this Raptors team.
But Greg, in 2 short years, this guy triples his output from the floor. He goes from a guy who was getting spot minutes, couldn't really get into the rotation, to an all-star. The transition game, his ability to use that speed, and then his approach, the work habits, both of those 2 things have been critical to his growth.
And that one drops. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Wow, what an easy look Kyle Lowry creates for his teammates. One of the best setup men in the entire league.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25-14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. That shot no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. And he makes the first.
And with Kyle Lowry, the assist numbers don't jump off the page at you, but he has fantastic vision, and his decision-making is also elite.
Greg, for me, what stands out about Kyle Lowry is his willingness to adjust his game based on what his team needs. There's been times in his career where he's been a go-to scorer, and his three-point shooting can be infectious to his team. That toughness on the drive really strikes you. But there's also been times where he takes a back seat to scoring and says, all right, time to get my guys involved. He can do either.
And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And he comes up with the deuce.
And such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing, possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Here's Siakam. Count it, good. Siakam's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Raptors.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Boucher with the steal. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
The first free throw is good.
I think now that he's become a perennial all-star, it's easy to forget. It wasn't until his 9th year in the league that Kyle Lowry made his first all-star game.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Sumner passes to Sabonis. A second chance effort. That shot off, so the Raptors will take it the other way. To the middle, here's Lowry.
I'll tell you, he's not afraid to take hits on the way to the free throw line. Kyle Lowry will manufacture points any way he has to.
And the first one drops. And Toronto making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. And Kyle Lowry drops them both. Pacers trail by 11. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Now, here's McConnell. Boucher defending.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Van Vliet passes to Boucher. And again, no good by Toronto. And it's Sabonis with the ball for Indiana. Good. McConnell's got 10 points in just the second half.
What a read from Domantas Sabonis. This guy's passing ability and vision is special.
And here is Van Vliet. Sabonis with the block. One-on-one here. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Here's Boucher, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Siakam. Finished off the break. And now an 11-point Raptor lead.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Toronto.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier, and they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
And all about the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance, never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches. And I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Yeah, Domantas Sabonis has such a complete offensive arsenal, and it's all on display.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Van Vliet finds Boucher. Three-pointer. Drops in the tray. And the Raptors lead by 14.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And it's LeVert missing. Lowry passes to Van Vliet. Lets it go with a three. Off target with that shot. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and
the NBA.
We come to you tonight from the shore. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Karis LeVert. He's out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Sabonis in at center. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Okoro out there with Kevin Love, and it's Allen in at the 5. Now here's Love, just 3 to shoot. Second chance shot, and Allen with the layup.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
Here's Brogdon. Excellent D there from Allen.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Indiana now. Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. Passes to Sumner. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Down low and stolen by Love. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And Brogdon, here we go. And a missed layup. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Here's Brissett. The Cavaliers making the shot. It's stolen by Allen. And here comes the break. Here's Sexton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And he's just good at forcing the issue. Love seeing Sexton stay aggressive and just get under the D's skin.
And so he makes both from the line. The Pacers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Now Brogdon. Garland with the rebound.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
And then Allen slams it in.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Nancy's checked in for Cleveland. Indiana also making some changes. Doug McDermott comes in for Edmund Sumner. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there. And without a doubt, one of the big reasons why the Pacers were so tough last year was Domantas Sabonis. He continued to improve and was a statistical monster across the board.
And, you know, Greg, the biggest jump for Sabonis was on the glass. I mean, his rebounding went to another level. And he's a terrific rebounder at both ends, but especially at that offensive end. And he bangs that glass all the time. He attacks missed shots like his life depends on it.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Sabonis. Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Allen.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Windler's checked in. Out to the wing. Here's Osman. Another shot. And Allen with the nice bucket inside. Allen's got 8 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
McConnell, that's tipped.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Nance. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Allen, that's good.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Nance outside. There's the three. Got a piece of it. Pacers trail by 14. A floater. Brissett's shot is good.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 16-4 run. The open look here for Sexton. Sinks the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Jared Allen. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Taurean Prince comes in for Jetty Osman. Here's McConnell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nance, right side. From past the arc. That one, no good. Jared Allen has been on display for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. McDermott is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. Shot clock at 4. No good at the rim. Sabonis with the steal. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Boy, a big body Sabonis might have range, but put him inside and let him eat.
Prince outside. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
You know, using his athleticism well on these drives inside, Lamb is dependable at finding routes to the bucket.
And there's the pass to Wade. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Holiday, the pass to Sabonis. On the wing, Lamb. And the rejection by Love.
And with good defensive versatility and smarts, Love has turned himself into an asset at that end.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Then for the Pacers, Goga Bitadze's checked in for McDermott. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Justin Holiday. Okoro with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Prince against Lamb. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pacers trail by 10.
And without a doubt, Taurean Prince comes in looking for his shot. At times, however, he can have tunnel vision.
You know, Greg, it's funny you say that because I like to think of it more as selective seeing, and he wants to see the basket more than he sees his teammates. But that's not all bad for a guy like Prince. I mean, you know, some teams actually need a player who's aggressively looking to score at all times. And I think ultimately, though, it'll limit his usage if he can't become a better distributor of the ball as well.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Nance with no one around. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
LeVert and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Man, what an athlete. Once he gets ahead of steam, Karis LeVert is impossible to stop. Good luck trying.
Sexton for 3. The shot misses. So Indiana will take it the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
1:09 left here in the second. Pass to Garland. Over Holiday. Garland, no good. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. 8-point game. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank that one. He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Brissett's checked in. Edmund Sumner comes in for Jeremy Lamb. Brogdon, he's checked in for Sabonis. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Aaron Holiday. Here's Garland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the nature of the beast. Sexton is just constantly in attack mode, looking to make a play.
2 shots.
And so he hits both. 7 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's McDermott, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
McDermott does a solid job scoring close to the basket at 6'8". His size allows him to capitalize from there.
And that'll do it for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Cleveland did not hesitate to set the pace. They had great chemistry early on.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Allen is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is so good in so many ways. He's got an old-school game and approach. Nothing flashy, but everything effective and done well. Always aware of the situation he's in, knows when to pass, when to shoot it, runs the pick and roll exquisitely, and is an excellent teammate. Boy, what an asset he is to the Pacers.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Indiana. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Edmund Sumner. And staying with the play, Allen.
Boy, completely inexcusable and unacceptable when you don't box out Allen. This guy is a monster as an offensive rebounder.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's tightly guarded. That one goes. Counted. Sabonis has got his second bucket tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Allen's shot is off.
Man, without a doubt, Brogdon saw more usage with the Pacers, and, man, he stepped up to the challenge.
And, you know, Greg, his shooting percentage did dip with the added usage, but he was still efficient for his position, and I thought he blossomed as a playmaker too. I mean, he created well for others and really was a catalyst for the Pacers' success.
Sexton's shot is good.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Here's Brogdon, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Stolen by LeVert. It's Sabonis with the drive. Here's Bitadze, defended by Allen, and it's sent back by Allen. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Cleveland. This is his first free throw of the game. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
No good from Wade.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And a lot of contact on that one. So, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Nance, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Garland, the pass to Nance. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Bounce pass from McConnell. Here's Sumner. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And stolen by McConnell. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sumner's got the lead up to 7 now for Indiana. Cavaliers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Garland with the bucket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here's McConnell. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Osman. Pacers with the rebound.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
The Pacers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
16 seconds left here in the third quarter. Sexton the pass to Osman. A rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And so it's the Indiana Pacers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've dictated the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Pacers, we've got T.J. McConnell. McDermott is out there with Sabonis. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pacers talked to his team during the timeout. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
And it's Sexton penetrating. Makes it off the glass.
And a lethal slasher. Sexton does a great job of finding angles to the basket. Has that great burst to get to the rim.
Holiday looking for an opening. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Nance.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Garland, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Pacers. Lamb comes in for Edmund Sumner. And it's blocked. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Sabonis with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Back to Sabonis. Stolen by Allen. And they go to the intentional foul. Nance, right side. Sabonis with the block.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
And slam dunk by Lamb.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Now, here's Garland. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. 5 to shoot, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Both free throws good from Holiday. Now Garland. Sexton on the wing. A minute 50 left here in the 4th quarter. A rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Sabonis kicks to LeVert. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. What's that? And the technical free throw is good. Greg, good to see Jeremy Lamb back on the floor after his injury. He can still be a productive wing, you think, off the bench for this team.
No doubt about it. More of a finisher for this team. Lamb shouldn't have any lingering effects coming off that ACL. His game's diverse enough to get shots anywhere in the half court, and he'll continue to be a productive player for the foreseeable future.
And it's Sexton penetrating.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Pacers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Domantas Sabonis.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
41 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's Bitadze, defended by Allen. 5 on the clock, puts up a 3. Sexton grabs the board.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level. I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Out to the right wing. Back to Sexton. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good. It's tipped. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building. And just about to get underway as the starting fives have. It's time for the NBA. What? DA.
Kevin, thanks.
Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, DA. Here are the five for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Red Van Vliet out there with Lowry. And it's Boucher in at the center. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Jarrett Allen. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. Now here's Love. Sexton trying to break free.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity. Fred VanVleet, a weapon from the outside, has a great shot that he can pull up at a moment's notice. He's consistent on catch and shoots as well as off the dribble. Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Boucher, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
And with Van Vliet, about half of his shots are from deep.
Yeah, you're right, GA. That's the #1 part of his offense, of his game right now. He can shoot it deep, but he also can drive it. He shoots a low field goal percentage from those shots because of the distance. But I love Fred VanVleet. He knows how to play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Boucher's shot is off.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Ball's knocked loose. Back to Sexton.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Lowry.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Sexton on the wing. To the left side wing. Up against Van Vliet. And it's Love missing.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Up top, Anunoby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
OG Anunoby out of Indiana. He was the 23rd pick in the 2017 draft. Another great draft selection that day. Slipped due to injuries concerns, but he's been great.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Jetty Osman in for Okoro. Ken Burch is checked in for Toronto.
And Smitty, with OG Anunoby, he has a very high ceiling with what he can become.
Greg, OG Anunoby can impact the game on both sides of the ball, which is fantastic. He's a solid defender, and with the ball in his hands, he's very smart, making good decisions. This team is very excited to see his development.
The Raptors making a switch here. Trent's checked in, and it's good for 2.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Now, here's Lowry. Defense is right there. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Cavaliers with the rebound.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Pass to Osman. Sexton on the wing. Covered by Siakam. Clock at 4. The tray. The shot by Sexton, no good. Raptors with the lead. Here's Van Vliet, and he converts the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
To the paint, and the shot is good.
And how about the quick thinking on the catch and shoot? Have to applaud Allen's decision-making there.
Lowry passes to Van Vliet. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Nance in the post. Siakam's there. Nance, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Now that one from Van Vliet. There's 42 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Nance outside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Raptors. Aaron Baines comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Hood subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Basket good. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Osman, covered by Hood. Osman kicks to Garland. Over Hood. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Van Vliet attacking. And so the first quarter is in the books. Toronto ahead as they end the first. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
They've got Taurean Prince. He's out there with Nance. And it's Windler in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Oh my gosh,
I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Raptors leading by 11. Hood drives in. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for Aaron Baines. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Kem Birch. Now the pass to Windler. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Trent. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Prince outside. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
One of the many impressive things about Kevin Love, the way he's reshaped his body since entering the league.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Lowry's checked in. Down low. Here's Boucher. Good D from Love. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic. it struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. The league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA.
And you look over the course of Kyle Lowry's career, he's bounced around for quite some time, but boy, has he found a home in Toronto.
And you know, GA, a few summers back, had a chance to leave, but he stayed with the Toronto Raptors. What a decision that was. Reason why? He helped lead this team to their first title. Kyle Lowry's beloved by this franchise. He'll go down as one of the all-time great Raptors.
Just 5 on the clock. Lowry finds Boucher. He gets it in there.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. Fred VanVleet comes in for Hood. For Toronto, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Outside, Sexton. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Banked in off the glass. Sexton's got 5 now.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Sexton against VanVleet. Boucher up top. Siakam outside. He's looking for Boucher and finds him. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Sexton for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Sexton's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, another reason Sexton gives opponents nightmares. Almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
Now here is Lowry. Tight defense on him. Passes it to Boucher. Launches it. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And it's blocked. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shots good by Siakam.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
Sexton against VanVleet. Goes back up. Sexton the pass to Allen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Fred VanVleet had a huge first quarter. He had 8 points and
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Fred VanVleet really making a difference here.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Toronto right now, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Boucher in at center. That's tipped. VanVleet passes to Anunoby, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. And Sexton has it in the corner. From deep, he can't get it to go. So the Raptors will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Three-pointer, Lowry. Not going to go that time. And the Cavaliers with possession. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Over to the left wing. Now, here's Okoro. He's guarded by Anunoby. 4 on the clock. Here's Sexton, and he uses the glass on the layup. Sexton's got 10 points in the game.
And the muscle of Sexton, outstanding at just working through the contact and finding a way to finish.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ahead. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Sexton. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Van Vliet against Sexton. Van Vliet passes to Boucher, and the basket is good. And now a 9-point Toronto lead.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
It's stolen by Lowry. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And they're moving it up. Here's Garland. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists now tonight.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his first foul. And the Raptors with some changes. Ken Burge is checked in for Chris Boucher. Johnson comes in for OG Anunoby. And Hood subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Lobbed up there for Wade. Windler, the pass to Wade. To the left wing. Clock is at 3. It's a hand on it. Raptors leading by 7. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Back to Johnson. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Nancy's checked in for Cleveland. Osman comes in for Okoro.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Inside, and stolen by Prince. Here's Nance. Here's Osman. And contact on the shot. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Shooting in Cleveland, Jimmy Osman, taking 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
52 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Lowry to the middle. Here's Baines. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists now in the game. To the wing on the left. Here's Osman. And Baines pulls it down.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
2 free throws coming up, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this, and he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Left side, Nance. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Van Vliet passes to Birch. Here's Lowry. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Raptors up 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Then there's Allen. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Osman, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
The drive from Allen is terrific. It shows a force and speed that gets him where he wants to go.
Now Van Vliet. To the inside. Baines count the basket. And the Raptors lead by 11.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's the break. Here's Trent. And it's Osman with the rebound. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Finished off the break.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Toronto. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker. He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
Some changes for Toronto. Chris Boucher's checked in for Aaron Baines. Pascal Siakam comes in for Cam Birch. And Anunoby subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now here is Lowry. He's looking for Boucher and finds him. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Sexton for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Anunoby, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Raptors leading by 7. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
In the corner, Okoro with it. It's blocked, and he recovers it. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Lowry. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And now an 11-point Raptor lead.
And really, Lowry has made his career off delivering through contact. Really one of the strongest point guards in this league.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. The shot's good.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Lowry with the ball. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Clock at 6. Boucher's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Allen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And his teammates love this. When Allen is aggressive trying to score, really puts pressure on the opposing defense.
And Toronto making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Raptors leading by 7. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Shots good by Boucher. And the Raptors lead by 9.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Garland dishes to Love. Kicks to Garland. Allen inside. Boucher defending. Allen, that's good.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Sexton against Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so here's Cleveland. 7-point differential. That's a 2 from Sexton. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Big shot player. Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
Siakam outside. Pass to Boucher. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Outside, Sexton lets the 3 fly. No good on that one. And so it's Toronto winning this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it. and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. And they've got a few injuries on their bench. Less options, but you'd think not too big of an impact for them.
With the injuries to some of their key rotation players, even more pressure on their stars to carry them.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Boucher in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Pacers, Brogdon out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Sumner in at the 3, the small forward. And that one's good, Brogdon. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Now here's VanVleet. We're about 1 minute into the first. And Lowry has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Siakam. The shot comes out. Nice D from Sabonis. Pass to Brogdon. Boucher with the steal. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. VanVleet outside. And no good that time. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Here's LeVert. And he goes in for the dunk.
Man, what an athlete. Once he gets ahead of steam, Karis LeVert is impossible to stop. Good luck trying.
LeVert against VanVleet. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
And guys, Karis
goodness! Where did that come from? Oh, that was beautiful.
What a punch.
The Raptors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lowry passes to
my
great
goodness! That was special. And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 7. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Pacers. Brogdon looking it over. Good work defensively by Lowry. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Trent. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Brogdon. Lowry brings the double. Bounce pass from Brogdon. Pass to LeVert. Against the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Boy, LeVert gets really good elevation when finishing. So smooth around the rim.
Outside Lowry. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Good on the bucket.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Outside Lowry. The pass to Boucher. That one good for 2. Boucher's got 6 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Up top, Brogdon. He's got 9. Here's LeVert. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Pass to Trent. From deep 3-point range. A rebound by Bitadze.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here is Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That's his first foul. .11 seconds left to play here in the first. Sabonis, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Boy, Sabonis looking really comfortable shooting off the pass. If you're not right up on him, he'll burn you.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Baines, and the dunk by Baines.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And so it's Malcolm Brogdon making highlights for Indiana. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
So for Toronto right now, Aaron Baines out there with Johnson. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. Then it's Rodney Hood. And it's Trent in at the shooting guard position. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. Now Van Vliet. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lays it up off the glass. Van Vliet's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Raptors. McConnell with it. Van Vliet brings the double team. The wide open look here for Holiday. Off target with his 3. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 2. Down low. Here's Baines. And the dunk by Baines.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Hood gets the bucket. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
A shot by McConnell, no good. The Raptors have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Hood gets the bucket. Hood's got 4 this quarter. Pacers trail by 4. Now here's McDermott. He's still scoreless so far in this one. McConnell shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Van Vliet picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Sabonis, he's checked in for McDermott. The Raptors have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Hood, the pass to Van Vliet. The tray. Pacers with the rebound. And Holiday kicks to Sabonis. He dishes it to Holiday. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Raptors shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
McConnell scanning the floor. Johnson left side, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Bitadze, and the layup is good. Bitadze's got his first 2 points of the night. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Ken Burge is checked in for Aaron Baines, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Hood.
Sabonis is simply relentless on the boards, doing a nice job getting that second chance basket.
Van Vliet attacking. Burge, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Toronto shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First free throw is good. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Brissett's checked in. Edmund Sumner comes in for Justin Holiday. Lammy's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Brogdon outside. 1:11 left in the first half. There's the lob to Sabonis. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Lowry looking around. Pass to Boucher. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot, and 2 shots coming up. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
You have to chase Brogdon off that three-point line. He's a very good shooter from this area.
Outside Lowry. To the paint. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, and this team depends on Lowry. I mean, so skilled at creating shots for himself or his teammate.
And foul on. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be back right after.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Malcolm Brogdon led the way in the first half. He had 14 points and 1 assist. He was on the fringe. Thanks for joining us.
And And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Malcolm Brogdon really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Karis LeVert is out there with Brogdon. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Brissett into the power forward. That's the Pacers 5. Here's Van Vliet, and the layup's good off the glass. Van Vliet's got it all tied up now for Toronto.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Brogdon with it, picked up by Van Vliet. The kick out to Sabonis. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Outside, Sabonis. Down low. Over Boucher. Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And Brogdon, here we go.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
The layup missed. Here's Van Vliet, and he banks in the layup. Van Vliet's got 4 this quarter.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Brogdon the pass to Brissett. Sabonis at the elbow. Some nice passing here by Indiana, and it goes down 2 points. Brogdon's got 20 points.
Yeah, you know, he's cooking now, cooking with gas, as I like to say. And once he flips the switch, Brogdon stays in aggressive attack mode.
And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That's his first foul. Indiana making some changes. McDermott's checked in for Sabonis. Justin Holiday comes in for Edmund Sumner. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Indiana and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
And how about Aaron Holiday seeing that expanded role last season, moved into that backup point guard spot for the Pacers, and I thought he was solid.
I ditto that, Greg. I mean, he's a guy that's a natural playmaker. He's got a nice stroke as well, plays with confidence, and is really aggressive with the ball in his hands, which is what I like. And, you know, he's the third of 3 brothers that are playing in the NBA. He's a teammate with Justin, and I tell you what, when you're the youngest sibling, you got to bring that aggressiveness to the table every day.
Here's McConnell, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Siakam. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And Indiana making a change here. Lamb's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. OG Anunoby's checked in for Stanley Johnson. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. Pass to Trent. There's the triple. Rebounded by Lamb.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Van Vliet looking around. Birch, good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Birch has got the game tied up here for the Raptors. Now, here's McConnell. Not a lot of room. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Pacers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
He kicks it to Lamb. Back to McConnell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McConnell's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
There's the pass to Anunoby. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's McConnell. Good on the shot. Now it's a 5-point Indiana lead.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
The shot by Birch, no good. The Pacers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And Lamb, here we go.
You know, using his athleticism well on these drives inside, Lamb is dependable at finding routes to the bucket.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Van Vliet passes to Birch. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And it's blocked. They recover it. And that one, good. Brissett's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Boucher, and it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Indiana out in front, up by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for Toronto right now, they've got Lowry, Anunoby out there with Chris Boucher, and it's Birch in at the 4 spot. And that one's good, Brogdon.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
That one goes in.
And what a take from Lowry, using that quickness to just blaze to the rim.
Brogdon against Lowry. Now, here's Brogdon. T right on him. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Anunoby passes to Boucher. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that one.
He is never going to take his foot off the pen.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. Here's Brogdon. Passes it to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Boy, and I think you've got to give credit to the aggressiveness by Sabonis there, guys. Like seeing him be opportunistic and taking charge in that situation.
Three-pointer, Lowry. He can't get that one, and it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Lowry, good.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Brogdon against Lowry. Brogdon kicks to McDermott. They get it back. Sabonis pass to LeVert. Brogdon against Lowry. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's LeVert. Fires the 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 5. He lobs it up.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Pivotal bucket from Sabonis there. This guy just continues to rise to the challenge.
To the left side wing. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. A nice shot by LeVert. Now it's a 7-point Pacer lead. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Pacers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. The Pacers making a change here. Brissett's checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Van Vliet's checked in. Brogdon against Lowry. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, I love the leadership of Brogdon. Always hard at work for his team. He's facilitating, communicating, providing offensive energy and direction. Love what this guy brings to the court.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Here's Brogdon, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Lowry. You know, here we go. Lowry, nobody back. To tie it up. Misses the trade. Misses the shot. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous. couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Okoro out there with Kevin Love. And it's Allen in at the 5, home in the paint. And for the Pacers, they've got Sabonis. Karis LeVert is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Sumner in at the small forward position. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. And here's Sexton. Shot clock at 5. No good that time. Nice D from Sabonis. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jared Allen. And with Allen, the amount of 4 he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, 1 step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Nancy's checked in for Cleveland. And the pass to Brissett. Outside to Brogdon. Indiana moving it around. Brissett passes to Sumner. Double team Sabonis. And he overshot that one, missing. Cleveland with the ball. 4-point game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker, and it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Now, here's Garland after Malcolm Brogdon's miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
A nice shot by LeVert.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Left side, Sexton. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Sabonis with the ball. Garland picks him up.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. On the wing, Nance. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. It's good.
I'd like to see Larry Nance Jr. keep working on the interior part of his game. Shots like this can help his confidence.
Brogdon with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Love. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Pacers leading by 6. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
Here's Osman. Wade left side. over Sabonis. Holiday against Prince. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. McConnell with it. Wade picks him up. A shot by McConnell, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 10. There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Pacers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. McConnell scanning the floor. Outside, Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Prince. And that'll be 2 free throws. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And both free throws good for Prince.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Sexton, and it's Wade in at the 4 spot. And that one drops for him. McDermott's got his first basket of the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Passes it to Osman. Oh, Sexton in position. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Some changes for Indiana. Brissett's checked in, and Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Now, here's McConnell, defended by Sexton. Pass to McDermott for the 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Pacers. A switch here also for Cleveland. Love's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
The shot's good from Love.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Here's Sexton. Plays it in off the breakaway.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now McConnell. No points in the game yet for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jared Allen. It's his first trip to the line. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Inside, here's Allen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. 6 to shoot. Here's McConnell. Allen with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Sexton's shot is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Indiana leading. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Now, here's McConnell. Holiday with the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Sexton. It's good. This game is all even. And it's 8 points for Colin Sexton.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to LeVert. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. Sabonis comes in for Edmund Sumner. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Can't hit that one.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
And it's Osman missing. Pacers trail by 4. Sabonis kicks to LeVert. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Windler. LeVert defending. Prince in the corner. Allen tries yet again. In deep, Prince drops it in. Prince has got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs.
Well, he has good size at his position, and Taurean Prince, even though traffic around him doesn't speed him up. Nice shot there.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Cavaliers ahead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Colin Sexton having an outstanding game. He had 12 points and 1 assist. And a little redemption for him tonight. And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Karis LeVert is out there with Brogdon. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Brissett into the power forward. That's the Pacers 5. And Brogdon, here we go. Can't get it to fall.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Bounce pass from Brogdon. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Sexton. Oh, that's blocked. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul. McDermott's checked in for Indiana. Aaron Holiday comes in for Karis LeVert. And Cleveland also making a change. Nancy's checked in for Jared Allen. Holiday goes in. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And here's Sexton. 12 points for him. Here's Garland, and he converts the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
There's Brogdon, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
The Pacers making a switch here. Lamb's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Wade's checked in. And Okoro throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Lamb passes to Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon. And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Out to the right wing. Back to Sexton. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Brogdon. Here's Sabonis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Sabonis has got 6 points.
Well, Sabonis can play there on the block. That's where he did a lot of damage in college, so him working inside, that's a good sign.
Windler with the bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Brogdon the pass to Lamb. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Yeah, you could throw it just about anywhere for Larry Nance Jr., and then he'll know what to do with it.
1:49 left in the third. Brogdon finds Sabonis. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Sexton on the wing. He's got 14. Trains the three-pointer.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
For 3, Brogdon. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Yeah, Larry Nance Jr. moves well out there, but he's also strong. So he muscles in, gets pushed, takes the hit.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Brissett's checked in. Justin Holiday comes in for Lamb. Karis LeVert's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. To the left wing. Here's Brissett. The Pacers keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. On the wing, Nance. From past the arc. Brissett grabs the miss. Brissett's got 4 rebounds now tonight. LeVert can't cash in from close range.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And pushing it up is Cleveland. The Cavaliers again in transition. And there's the pass to Windler. Takes the 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Can they get it? It's blocked.
Larry Nance Jr. getting up and getting it out.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Passes to Sumner. Pulls up. High post. Almost, but it rolls out. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers ahead. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Prince. Garland is out there with the Okoro. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Osman in at the 4. Prince in the corner. The 3. Rebound by Sumner.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Holiday. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And Justin Holiday picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. Karis LeVert's checked in for Justin Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And Cleveland also making a change. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. Garland with it. Lobbed up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
Yep, it counts.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Cavaliers leading by 14. Sexton on the wing. Fires from deep. Sabonis grabs the ball. Pacers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. 2 free throws. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Here's Garland. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Well, Sexton has tremendous athleticism and a great motor. It's about now being a floor general in this new system.
McDermott's checked in for the Pacers. Count it, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Nice D from Sabonis. Pacers trail by 13. Here's Brogdon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got 5 assists tonight. Right side, Sexton. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. In the corner, Okoro with it.
2 minutes.
A second chance effort, and Allen with the nice bucket inside. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Sabonis, no good. Cleveland leading by 13. And Love has it in the corner, takes a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. They get the rebound. McDermott with a steal. He doesn't hit that one, and Cleveland will come the other way. 1:16 left in the game. Right side, Sexton. Back to Allen. Pacers trail by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Cavaliers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jared Allen.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Pass to LeVert from deep. Allen with the rebound. Cleveland with the ball. The lead is 15. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Left side, Martin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Here's Kabengele.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Okoro out there with Kevin Love. And it's Allen in at the center. And for the Raptors, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry. And it's Boucher in at the center position. Passes it to Love. Fires from 18. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And it's the Raptors ball. The drive by Siakam.
Defensively, you can't let Siakam get all the way to the rim. That's automatic.
Sexton on the wing. Puts up a three. They get it again.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
VanVleet with it. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. We have an awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
We are, Kevin. I mean, we've always had great guards, and they lead you through championships with their leadership and their play, along with the big guy. But what's happening right now, Kevin, the big man is playing like a guard. The skill level of these 7-footers to be able to shoot threes, dribble, pass. So it does seem like a guard-centric league right now because everybody can play that position.
And slam dunk by Allen.
Awesome job running the correct route there, and Allen just beating everyone to the right spot. Nice.
VanVleet passes to Boucher. First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls for Boucher. Good on both. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Left side, Sexton launches a three. The shot missing. So the Raptors will take it the other way. VanVleet attacking. Lays it up and banks it in.
Love the strength on that drive by Fred VanVleet. He is tough and he's aggressive.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And here is Garland. And it's good for two.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Allen against VanVleet. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Pass to Okoro. Looking for Sexton. He gets it there. Beyond the arc. No good that time.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Anunoby finds VanVleet. Anunoby, no good.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
The open look here for Sexton. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Cavaliers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Lowry dishes to Baines. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Here's Garland picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Over to the left wing. Here's Osman. And the jam by Larry Nance.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now, here's Garland. While recovering. Garland kicks to Osman. 5 to shoot. Unloads. Garland, no good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Birch's shot's good.
Unselfish play by Hood. Could take it himself, but finds the open man.
Now, here's Garland. While recovering. Left side, Nance. Osman makes it off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
34 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Trent. Up top, Baines. The pass to Trent. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Nance. Garland with it. Lowry picks him up. Here's Trent. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Nance. It's good on the putback. And this game is tied up now.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. They've got Garland. Hands out there with Prince. And it's Windler in at the 2. Nance with no one around. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Toronto Raptors. Power down with both hands.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged. And everything has to be earned.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Out to the wing. And it's Baines in the corner. Stolen by Wade. Prince against Johnson. Raptors leading by 4. Here's Birch. Out left to the wing. Right side Hood. The shot. Nance gets the rebound.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Feeds it to Wade. A beautiful reverse layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside Hood. Here's Baines, and the dunk by Baines.
Way to hit the roller where he can do something with it. Hood with the precision there.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Raptors with the lead. Hood on the wing. Here's Trent. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Trent's got 4 points in the quarter. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Well, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And Those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Oh, Nance in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And I'll tell you, Nance can score. He rebounds it, has the versatility to switch 1 through 5, does a lot for this team.
Here's Hood, and the shot is good. And the Raptors lead by 6.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick or the lay-in.
Pass to Garland. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Toronto leading by 4. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Okoro passes to Allen. Can't connect from short range.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Siakam. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
To the inside. Boucher with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Over in the corner, Osman. Passes to Okoro. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Pass to Boucher. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
To the wing on the left. Here's Osman. Lowry covering. And that one's good. Osman.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Now here's Van Vliet. 1 second left. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay mon. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the mop. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello back. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. That's all for now. Say good.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Fred Van Vliet really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Boucher in at the 5. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Love kicks to Allen. Over Boucher. Cleveland gets it back. Love. Second chance shot. Got a piece of it. Lowry passes to Van Vliet. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Lobbed up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jared Allen.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity. And Pascal Siakam can absolutely score in bunches. Put up 25 in a quarter last season, and when he gets going, look out.
GA, when Pascal Siakam is on, it seems like he's involved in every play. Must stay consistent. But you know what? He's a special player who can carry a team to win on any given night.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The drive by Lowry, and he banks in the layup. Lowry's got the lead up to 10 now for Toronto.
And there are guys who can drive like Lowry, but not many that can shoot as well, too. That's what opens up his penetration game.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Toronto shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. Siakam inside, and he makes that one. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Boucher with the steal. Lobs it up for Lowry, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Outside, Sexton knocks down the three ball. Sexton's got 5.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
And Van Vliet, here we go. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Love against Anunoby. This one for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Anunoby's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now the pass to Sexton. 1:32 left to play here in the third. They double him with Siakam. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
And Toronto has possession. Toronto leading by 14. Van Vliet outside. Here's Lowry. And he lays it straight in. Lowry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. To the middle. He's looking for Boucher and finds him. Nice break. Here come the Raptors. Siakam's running.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Garland kicks to Sexton. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Sexton, the pass to Allen. And stolen by Siakam.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Here's Allen. And that one drops. 8 points for Jared Allen.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Raptors out in front, up by 16. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Okoro out there with Sexton. And it's Prince in at the 5. They get it back. Siakam. Van Vliet against Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Van Vliet passes to Birch. It's stolen by Nance. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Nance has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Cavs. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Birch. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First one falls for him. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Van Vliet looking around. Pass to Birch. It's stolen by Allen. To the paint. Tipped away. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Now Van Vliet. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in. Here's Trent. Clock at 6. Banked in off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 18.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Nance. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Takes it out to Siakam. Anunoby with it. Siakam inside. Nance on him. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. It's good. 10 points for Darius Garland.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Van Vliet outside. Fires it up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Lowry comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Then for the Cavaliers, Kevin Love comes in for Nance. And it's Okoro in for Jetty Osman. Boucher's shot is off. And it's Love with the ball for Cleveland. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. A putback and staying with the play, Allen.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Outside Lowry. And again, no good by Toronto. The Cavaliers trail by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. it can definitely be considered a statement win for the Raptors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
Outside, Sexton. From the arc. No good on the shot. And Toronto will go the other way with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. The Raptors rebound. And that one is good.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Love kicks to Sexton. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Look at the unselfishness by Kevin Love. Doesn't have what he wants, finds a wide open teammate.
Lowry for three. The Cavaliers pull it in. And stolen by Siakam. Inside.
That's what you get from a veteran playmaker. If you get open, Lowry will find you.
Outside, Sexton. They swipe it. Here's Anunoby. No good. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident win and one where they